Hello, Teresa Tree here at City Farm, San Luis Obispo on a windy day, November 23rd. And I wanted to show you that a technique we need to do for carrots is to first get them up and to sprout, and then we need to thin them out so they have room to grow. So I'm going to show you how. So I'm going to show you this whole row of carrots and beets down the middle, and a special technique to get them up. So the carrots are coming up and the beets are down in the middle, and then we have some more carrots that are just starting to come up. And the way we were able to do that, besides having this drip irrigation of course, is to lay down boards of wood. This is a permaculture technique we learned from Bill Mollison. So to get them to sprout, they need to be moist all the time. So you lay a piece of wood that covers, and then it's more moist underneath. And then when they start sprouting, you take the piece of wood off. So try that. So our attempt to have succession planting is this first row, and then this second row 3 weeks later. So now this row is ready to be thinned, and that's the second technique that I want to show you. So carrots need a couple inches to grow, so then you're going to need to thin these out so that they have a couple inches to grow. Okay, so there's 2 fingers in between, 2 fingers in between. Take this one out, 2 fingers in between, and then keep going down the row and thin them out so they have room to grow. Everything needs a place to grow. Okay, so I thinned this so there's about 2 inches in between each seedling, and if they get, you see there's too many, you can come back and get some more out. Sometimes I like to give the rule of thumb of do 50% first, like every other seedling. Leave one, take one, leave one, take one. Leave one and then take one, and get the weeds out there too at the same time. So I'm going to continue and do this whole row of carrots, and then in a couple weeks we'll do the other row and thin them out. You could do the same for beets if they're too clustered together. Separate them out, but we transplanted these, so they're pretty good to start with. Of course, pull out the weeds in between. Take one and leave one. So I'm gonna take one beet out and leave one. I'm gonna take the smaller ones out too. Okay, let the bigger ones grow. Here, there's 2 of them together. Let's take one. Here, there's like 3 of them together. So I'm gonna take one, leave one. Here, I'm gonna separate these out. There's too many here. There was 4 of them, so I'm going to take out 2 and leave 2. All right, that's a good rule of thumb. And another rule of thumb that we shoot for here at City Farm is to make our farm like a garden. So we have our row crops. Look at our beautiful cabbages, some lettuce, broccoli and Brussels sprouts. But we also have it like a garden. We have flowers and trees growing together. And that's the goal of farms, to be more regenerative, is to have them be similar to gardens, and then in the reverse have your gardens be more like farms to grow food at home. So give your hand a try at creating a little mini farm or a garden at home. Take care, keep growing and keep learning.